What is the current state of the Russia-Ukraine war, and what role is the UK and NATO playing in it? As we enter the final days of 2023, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine continues to escalate. The recent missile attack by Russia, the most severe in the entire war, has ignited a response from the United Kingdom. The UK has stepped up, sending around 200 surface-to-air missiles to Kyiv and preparing to take charge of a rapid response North Atlantic Treaty Organization ground formation. This move by the UK and NATO not only demonstrates their commitment to Ukraine's defense, but also serves as a sign of deterrence against Russia. As we delve into these details, it becomes evident that the geopolitical landscape is shifting rapidly. A recent massive missile barrage on Ukraine, the biggest and most severe in the entire war, has thrown the international community into high alert. The attack, orchestrated by Russia, consisted of a staggering 158 missiles and drones, a number that far surpasses any previous attacks in this conflict. Among these were drones reported to be a jet-powered version of the Geran-2 kamikaze UAV. This diverse and wide-ranging attack blanketed nearly every corner of Ukraine, leaving no city unscathed and no citizen untouched. The sheer scale and magnitude of this assault were unlike anything seen before, causing shockwaves of alarm and concern to ripple across the globe. The long-range standoff missile strike took Kyiv by surprise. As officials admitted, the attack was far larger and more destructive than they could have anticipated. This wasn't a simple show of force, but a calculated and comprehensive attack designed to cause maximum damage and disruption. The aftermath of this attack has left Ukraine reeling, struggling to pick up the pieces and brace for what might come next. The devastation is not just physical but psychological as well, as the people of Ukraine grapple with the reality of their situation, their lives torn apart by a war they did not ask for. Meanwhile, the international community watched in horror as the scale of the attack unfolded. The shock and devastation of this missile barrage were not just felt in Ukraine but echoed around the world, stirring up a storm of outrage and condemnation. This attack has led to a significant response from the United Kingdom, marking a turning point in the conflict. The UK, recognizing the severity of the situation, has stepped up its role, reinforcing its commitment to Ukraine and its dedication to maintaining peace and stability in the region. This marks a new chapter in the conflict, one where the stakes are higher, the risks greater, and the potential for change more significant than ever before. In response to this attack, the United Kingdom has taken decisive action. The UK has pledged a significant donation of around 200 surface-to-air missiles to Kyiv. These aren't just any missiles, they were originally air-to-air missiles developed by European defense giant MBDA. But in a special project in mid-2022, they were repurposed and modified for a ground-fired air defense role. This is a game-changer for the Ukrainian defense, a significant boost in their ability to protect their skies. But the UK's assistance extends far beyond the provision of missiles. They've also supplied a squadron of Challenger 2 tanks, 3 batteries of AS-90 self-propelled guns, and hundreds of armored and protected vehicles. Even air-launched cruise missiles like the Storm Shadow have been included in their aid package. It's a remarkable show of support, tangible proof of the UK's commitment to Ukraine's defense. Furthermore, the UK hasn't just focused on hardware, they've also invested in manpower. They've provided training for 30,000 Ukrainian soldiers in the Special Operation Interflex program, held on British soil. This program equips these soldiers with the skills and knowledge they need to utilize the UK's donated weaponry effectively and efficiently. All these actions carry significant implications. The package of around 200 air defense missiles is intended to top up Ukraine's air defense for frontline and critical national infrastructure from Russian bombing and one-way attack drones. It's a clear message to Russia. Any further aggression will be met with a formidable defense. But the UK's involvement doesn't stop at supplying weaponry. They're also preparing to take a leading role in NATO's ground formations. This move signifies the UK's readiness to stand with Ukraine, not only in arms but also in personnel, in strategy, and in the shared commitment to peace and stability. As we look to the future, the UK's increased involvement in the conflict, especially through NATO, signals a potential shift in the dynamics of the war. The UK is preparing to take charge of NATO's Very High Readiness Joint Task Force, or VJTF. This is a rapid response ground formation designed to deter threats and maintain the peace. This move by the UK is significant. The VJTF was created in the wake of Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014. and it's a powerful symbol of NATO's commitment to collective defense. By leading this force, the UK is sending a clear message to Russia and to the world. Aggression will not be tolerated, and NATO is ready to respond. The implications of the UK's leadership of the VJTF could be far-reaching. It could potentially deter further aggression from Russia, as it sends a strong signal of unity among NATO members. This could also have a profound impact on the geopolitical landscape, as it underscores the UK's commitment to uphold international law and defend democratic values. But it's not just about deterrence. The UK's leadership of the VJTF also means it will provide the majority of forces in the task force. This could lead to a more aggressive posture against Russia, potentially escalating the conflict. Regardless, the UK's role is critical in shaping the future trajectory of the Russia-Ukraine war. As the UK steps up its role in the conflict, the world watches to see how this will shape the outcome of the Russia-Ukraine war.